And we're there. Everybody's on. Huzzah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Last day of April. So, I know there's been a little confusion. We're going to sort it right now. So if you printed out these forms and it says 40-day practice, which is a whole mental and physical reset. So I've been putting a heart on each one. That means that there are still 10 days on my 40 days, and that's important. And I thought about this for a while, and we could have stayed with the same sequence, and we could have taken the same sequence to 40 days. Definitely an option, and classically, traditionally, that's a way to go. You can go 40 days, you can do a 100-day practice, you can do a year's practice. You can also look at 1,000-day practice. That's a practice of mastery. So each one is sort of a step along the way. You, as you practice, will begin to feel some of the kriyas will be difficult. And some of the kriyas will settle into you, become more accessible more quickly. And so there's a practice that I have done that I did for a year straight. And when I need that energy, I can drop into that, practice that, and right away it's mine. I really believe that all of us have one in particular that really serves us very well. And you just listen for that. But otherwise, it's the brushing of your teeth. It's not, I like brushing my teeth or I don't like brushing my teeth. It's just, I love having teeth that work, right? So I brush my teeth because that's what keeps them healthy. I love having a soul that's bright and that can find its way to the surface more quickly. So that said, we finished now, and the next 10 days, the 40 days are about you practicing. And whether or not they're in sequence, or maybe there's a couple gaps and your 40 days is going to go out to 50 some, that's fine. But what I want during this time, we have this miracle moment in our quarantine life of having a real command over our schedule. And so what I wanted us to do was go through one sequence for 30 days and then keep going with our practice and go into another one so that there would be some momentum that carried us forward, right? I can't tell you, I sat this morning and I wrote out the victories of this month, large and small, so simple, so mundane, but for such a long time, totally out of my reach. And when I went through that list, when I looked at why were those things possible, what held that as available to me, whereas before they had escaped me, it was the consistency of the other practices that I was doing. And then all of a sudden, things became possible that I had struggled and fought with for months, for years in some cases. Really remarkable, profound month, and you have been a part of it. And whatever you have unraveled, whatever you have accomplished, whatever shift in mindset, notice, and come again. Are you willing to begin again today? Close your eyes, hands on body. These are the habits I'm creating to become my highest self. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Are you willing to begin again? Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Hands on body, eyes closed. These are the habits I'm creating to become my highest self. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Palms together, heart high, and simply spoken this morning. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to everything outside of me that is holding me, healing me, guiding me. All the technology, all the infrastructure, all the disaster, all the illness, all the ways that have brought me to this moment seated here in this beam of light. Gurudev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me. My confusions, my questions, my skills, my celebrations, everything I know and don't know, everything I'm familiar with and comfortable with, and everything that scares me. It is rising. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Are you ready to begin again? Eyes open, let's start. So you have your strap, you have your blanket, you have your playlist. I would suggest music today, but that is entirely your call. East London Street, we started out. And while I'm on music and while we're getting settled, hands on hips, sweep across. Reload May. One more time. I made some last adjustments this morning. Reload, just close and open your Spotify and it will adjust the playlist. And we'll do it again tomorrow just to be sure. That way we'll sync up. Let's go. So wobbling out of the system, clarity into the system, set your gaze. Set your breath. Each one's an exhale. We begin again right now. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Three, two, one. Hands wide, knees soft, crossing right hand to left foot. Inhale up, left hand, right foot. Open and close. If you can, your eyes closed. If you are on YouTube and you lose the stream, hop onto Facebook or just reload your YouTube. If you are on Facebook and you lose your stream, reload your browser or hop onto YouTube. Both of them will record the whole thing. Here we go. For two. And for one. Elbow to knee, bring it across. Inhale, open, exhale to tap. Settle in. Three, two, one. Change sides, elbow to knee, and repeat. Two, one, and hands on hips, shake it out. Left knee rises, up and around, tip of your toe to the floor. Left heel up, knee up, bring it around, heel to the floor. Inhale up and around. So this movement here, getting balanced, lifting, opening the hip and the pelvis, we will use this even more in May. So one of the things that you get by staying with this is that I provide an arc of practice that lasts through the year. 1 month fits the next, right heel, knee comes up and around, tip of the toe. This is not built into any Kundalini manual or yoga manual. There is no calendar of practice. This is mine that holds us in greater and greater ability, in greater and greater awareness. You can start in any month, you can start in any time, but they do fit one to the next. So this motion will serve us tomorrow. And get your strap. Strap goes behind your back. You are approximately hip distance so that the chest can be broad. Turn your palms to face back. Bring your seat back. Now your palms face the sky, a bend in the knees, and fold your ribs over your thighs as your hands come over your head. And then on your exhale, hands come down, sit down, heart up. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, fold over, hips up, hands over. And then sit down. Inhale, rise. And exhale, sit down. Oh, inhale up over. And sitting down, getting us ready for that very last movement of our practice. One more time, sit down, hands overhead, and then folding to pause, side to side. I'm not a very good ender. I like things to go on, partly because I'm afraid there won't be anything else in its place. It's a scarcity issue. Sit down. Things need to end so that the next month can come on, so that the next anything can take its place. Lying down, knees bent, feet flat, arms out wide, but it doesn't mean I don't have trepidation. Right leg long, step out, ride to the right, and then bring your heel into the center and wide. And inhale up and exhale down. Putting a little bend in your knee if you choose, or firming the right leg, flexing the foot, turning the heel softly in, so that you begin to really access your hip socket a little differently with that little turn of your heel, turning your toes out and then your toes up on the floor. Stand more fully in your left foot so that the right leg is supported and not just working alone, but the whole body is supporting the work of the right leg. One more. And bring your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers. Keep it close. Settle. And the left leg steps out long, and you flex and point your feet, roll through the ankles, opening and closing your toes. Get right into the muscles of your feet. Reverse your circle, and how far into that circle can your toes go? Can your feet go? And then pause, pause, pause. Bring the left foot flat. Right hand to the back of your right thigh, your outer ankle, your outer foot, and bring your right knee down. Left hand onto the left thigh, press away. Right knee down, left foot down, and the breath into the abdomen, and the softening is across the chest and the face. Right leg out, shake out the foot, shake out the knee, and knees bent, hands wide. Left foot straight out and a step to the left, and bring your left heel to the center and sweep it down. Little turn of the heel in and then down. Standing in your right flat foot. Your arms are wide, so there's a great balance in the back of your body that allows your left leg to be nice and strong. Firm the leg, flex the foot if that works for you, or put a little bend in your knee if not. And just go 3 and 2 and 1. Left knee into your chest, pause there. Drop in, soften, soften, soften right away. Begin again right here. Your right leg steps out. Flex your feet. Open the back of your right knee, open the front of your right hip, broaden your collarbones, settle it in. Right knee bends, foot flat. Left hand behind your thigh or your outer shin, outer ankle, outer foot. Bring it down. Left knee to the floor. Right hand on thigh, pressing your right hand and right thigh forward. It lets the back of your right hip up off the floor. Lets your pelvis open and the chest broad. Oh. and uncross. Shake out your leg, draw your knees to your chest, roll yourself up, and sweep your legs wide out to the side. If your knees are bent, fantastic. And begin. Closing your eyes. Begin to reach into the centers of your heels, pull your toes back, feet flexed, even if your knees are bent. All the more particularly if your knees are bent. Using the hand on the floor to support you so that you're not just falling into the hamstrings, but you're really using the floor to create more extension. And come up into the center. Put your fingertips in the middle. Draw your heart forward. Reach into your heels and your toes and become long. Little side to side. Lead with your heart. Lead with your heart. So that you can walk yourself upright. Crossing your legs, sitting tall. Build your seat. Settle. That's how we warm up. Building the inner thighs, the outer hips, the height of the spine, broad chest, so that our kriya can begin. Left hand goes behind your head. Right hand, thumb to palm, fingers over the thumb, soft reverse circle. Hips square, chest square. And we settle in. We settle in. Old shoulder injuries, keep your hand lower than your shoulder. As you can, firm your right arm, strong. Open the eye of your elbow so that you're moving from your heart to your knuckles. And the pace of that is up to you, and the size of that is up to you, and the height of that is up to you, and the angle of that is up to you. Alma, bring your hand a little bit forward until you don't feel pain in the top of the shoulder. It's an impingement in just the top. It's probably old scar tissue from a rotator cuff. When you can, you bring it out to the side. Eyes closed, heart up, chin in. Long, full breathing. And if you have made progress in this space, if you have changed your response to drama, I want you to smile and notice. Our sense of identity feels permanent, but our identity is absolutely malleable. You are light. Come to meet that light. Strengthen yourself. Navel lightly back, heart high, chin lightly in. The back of the neck is long and wide. The body is strong. I am strong. We go from there. We go from there. Feel it. Move it. Steady on. 3, 2, 1. Right hand behind your head. Left hand out. Put your thumb into your palm. Put your fingers over your thumb. Reverse circle. Square your hips. Square your shoulders. Close your eyes. I want you to try to keep your eyes closed here until we stand and just see what that starts to create. Take it to the next level. Eyes closed. Firm your arm. Move from your heart. Deepen your breath. I am strong. We made it through April Loves. The most astounding April of the 21st century. All the things you did, all the adjustments you made, all the ways you found to show up. Rise into that. Heart up, chin lightly in. Spine is so strong, so clear and tall. We're clearing the fifth energy center at the throat. And the structure it's associated with is the chest, the upper back, the arms, the hand, the hyoid bone of your throat, the trachea, the mouth, the tongue, even the ear canals. The way in which we take the world in and the way we speak. Our communication moves through this space. And right now you are generating a radiant quality of harmony outside and in. It does not mean it is always good. It does not mean it is always bad. It is your ability to perceive, to shift, to explore, to discern, hands high, inhale, to harmonize. Heart up, chin in, lift the pelvic floor, 3 sips, go. And then the pelvis releases the chin, throat, elbows, breath, hands down. And begin again. Inhale. 3 sips, go. Heart up, chin in, pelvic floor rising. Everything coalescing toward the spine. Stay. Eyes closed, breath out. Palms face you. Hands slide down just in front of the body. Circle the shoulders, circle the elbows. If you know where you're going, go. Keep your eyes closed. And with your eyes closed, start to feel. Start to feel how you can take the energy of one posture into the energy of the next posture, how there is an absolute mystery in this. Oh, you know where you're going. Deepen your breathing. Eyes are closed. You're feeling your way toward the light. It's not about our eyes right now. It's about our breath and our thoughts. Our intention. You're clearing out. I took all of yesterday evening to get rid of last year's notes. Let them go. Make space for this year to speak to us, to speak through us. Rearranged my bookshelves. Let the world speak more clearly to me, not through my prejudice, not through the old stack that I had slowly accumulated, but really letting it all come unstrung for a moment, spread out across the floor, and then reassembled to speak to me differently. This is what we're doing, emptying out old constructs so that we can hear again, clearly, begin again. Now we begin. Old bias in our relationships, old expectations. Oh, I already know what you're going to say. No, let that go. As you clear your habit, your pattern, you will clear the pattern for the next person you contact. Let them have their own path. Let them have a new opinion, a new imprint, a new conversation. This works in all directions. Hands up, go 3 sips. Eyes closed, heart up, chin in, pelvic floor rising. Pause, a pillar of light. Release, hands wide, eyes closed. Just a flex of the wrists. Heart up, chin in, seat strong, navel back. Long, smooth breathing. If you're new to this, a slight bend in your elbows, and then just stay. From your waist to the seat, anchored down. From the waist to the heart, lengthen. The spine is your home, your central channel, your connection between the earth and the sky, the finite, the infinite. And long, smooth breathing, eyes so closed, feel it in. Like you were beckoning light into your world. Releasing, there is no starting, there is no stopping. We're not looking for the end, we're just a continuum. There is no beginning, there is no end. Each breath we begin again. Each breath we begin again. Let it change you. The trappings of its story and its description. Just lessons. 3, 2. Hands up, my loves. Inhale, 3 sips. Coast, pause. Pelvis rising, pelvic floor rising, heart up, chin in, stay. To release the pelvis, the chest, the chin, the breath, the hands. Follow the breath in and up. Don't add to it. Heart up, chin in, lift the pelvic floor. You're just gathering. And let it all go. One more time. Go with me now. Inhale. Eyes closed. Exhale completely. Now lift the pelvic floor. Now lift the heart. Now draw the chin in. Stay. You're gathering, gathering, gathering. And relax the pelvic floor. Release the breath. Feel a wave open wide. And we stand. When you're ready, hands are wide, palms face the floor. Inhale one side, exhale the other. When you're ready, arms are straight. When you're ready, eyes are closed. Maybe today you make it very small. In, X, in, X, in, X, in, X. Build your base, weight in the center of your heels. Toes are long. From your heart, drop down into each heel. And the pelvis goes across those lines like a great A. Feel that. Heel, heart, heel, and across at the hips. Let that be strong and let your arms move from your heart. Stronger in the legs, softer in the shoulders, fingers together, steady. Feel where you've come, how far you've come, how strong you are, and how in that strength you are light. Turn of the chin, loosen the jaw, keep it going. Where is it sticking? Where is it stuck? Out of the breath. Three, two, hands come up. And shake it down all the way out. All the way out. Eyes are closed, hands are soft, standing tall. Heels down, heart up, chin in. Pelvis is broad, navel is open. Backs of your knees are open, back of the neck is open. Build your seat. Stay. Feel yourself settle. Tail back, heart high, palms open. Settle more. Hands wide. As you're ready, extend. Palms open. Seat down, heart up, chin in. Eyes closed. The spine is strong, the shoulders are soft. The face is soft. We don't build our strength so that we can close our eyes with force and blindness. We build this strength to hold loss with dignity and honor and grace. For everything that changed this month. For all of us affected, we build dignity. We do not need to numb. We do not need to run. Our capacity for grace is changing. Our capacity for response is elegant now. Our capacity for receiving support has grown. Elbows bend. Palms to the thighs, sitting tall. These are the habits I'm making to become my highest self. Begin again. Open and close your hands. And then hands high. Make fists. Point your first fingers up and a fist. And middle finger and a fist. And ring finger and then pinky. And first and middle and ring and pinky. First, middle, ring. Go. Reaching. Out of your elbow, out of your shoulders, out of your sits bones, right to your fingertips. Out of the shoulders, out of the fingers, open, close, open, down. To your belly. Open your blanket, unfold, pad your hips, pad your ribs. And come down. Walk your thighs back. Place your palms flat down beside your ribs, elbows in, point your toes, and on the inhale, float your feet apart. And on your exhale, float your feet together. Inhaling, opening, exhale together. Really finding the very tips of your toes when your feet are apart. That's when you can firm the thighs and keep them all the way from the navel, through the glutes, through the hamstrings, to the toes. Bring your elbows back and down. Everything consolidating, everything coming together. Feel your physical form consolidate here. And then keep your feet together. Put your palms down a little bit forward, heart comes up, whisper of ha. Keep the breath, close your mouth, out the nose, rolling down. If you are pregnant, you are cat-cow, long, smooth breath, move through the spine. X, 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 eyes closed, and keeping the legs strong, keeping the point of the toes strong. Feet flat on the floor, you are rolling through the front body, and let it get lighter, and let it become swift. That you're not fighting your spine, but you are rising and you are falling. As though your navel could move further away from your hips, as though your heart could come higher and your chest could become broad. One more, rising up and roll your way down. Cross your forearms. Walk your elbows a little bit forward, walk your thighs a little bit back, drop your head. A bend of the knees, let your heels sway side to side. Oh. Oh. Hands and knees. Bring your inner knees together, your inner feet together as you can. Fold your hips to your heels, child's pose. Fingertips to the floor, palms rising. Fold back, opening the wrist, opening the elbow, opening the shoulder. Drop your head and deepen your breathing. Press your fingertips down and away. And then drawing the front of the blanket back twice, build yourself a seat. Hands on thighs, sitting tall. We pause. Learn to fall into this quiet quickly. Tail a little bit back, the slightest arch of the low back, the heart comes up, but the front of the abdomen draws back, so there's a little tip of the tail and the front belly rises up. Heart up, chin in, Sitali breath. Rolling your tongue into a tube, you'll breathe in through the mouth and out through the nose. If you can't roll your tongue, you put the tip of your tongue behind front teeth and breathe in through your cheeks. Feel your whole body change. Softening through the shoulder, the jaw, the face, the hands. This Sitali breath, creating cool breath. Feel the mouth become cool. The head and your thoughts become cool. Our emotions can be thought of as inflammatory, right? They create heat. Here we become cool. It becomes so much easier to listen. Releasing the technique to simply sit quietly. May our listening be blessed and skillful. May our speaking be blessed and skillful. Legs out long. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees. And as you rebuild your seat, cross your legs and put your heels a little further forward so they're right under your knees, and your seat is right in the middle of your blanket or your bolster, hands on thighs. Circling. Lengthen out your breath. Classically, you would inhale across the front and exhale across the back. But you know what? Sometimes the reverse of that can help to get us unstuck in new ways. So find a steady breath that serves you. And imagine that you're being lifted by the crown of your head. Let the movement initiate from just below your navel, your dantian, right? And as though that point below your navel was stirring a pot. And let that loosen your outer hips, your inner abdomen, your inner organs, and move through the spine from there. Shoulders, chest are open and following. You're sitting tall. Good, good, good. And reverse your circle. Use the muscles of your abdomen and let them release the muscles along the sides of your spine. Oh. 3, such a relief. 2, and into the center, pausing tall. Last time, hands make little hooks. Hands point forward, little Circles through the shoulders. So the shoulders are circling forward. The elbows are circling forward. It can be small. Close your eyes now. Close your eyes. Long, smooth breathing. What can you unravel? Through the back of your body, the backs of your arms, the backs of your shoulders, the back of your neck. All the ways in which I am carrying my past around. That the context of today looks very little like the context of the history that I'm carrying. So my job is to discern what about before is useful right now and what isn't, and let it go. Out of the body, out of the breath. Long, deep breath, long, steady circles. Eyes closed. And reverse your circle. Even turning the head, loosening the jaw. A little lighter, a little smaller, a little quicker. Opening the chest. Eyes closed. Go where it wants to go. Let it move in places you haven't moved. Can you feel it through your biceps? Under the jaw, in the mouth, through the tongue. Head into that freedom. Head into that freedom. And hands up. 3 sips, add on. Chin in, stay tall. And set it down, hands coming down, body tall, body tall, body tall. And follow me now. Find your inhalation. And find your exhalation, out, out, out. And from there, lift the pelvic floor, heart up, chin in, stay totally empty. Pause like you were gathering everything together. And now the point of this is the release, let go. And inhale, a sensation of expanse through the legs, the abdomen, the chest. We have to be able to let go as much as we have to be able to consolidate. Legs out and long, last 10. All right, Emily, do it on a chair if this is causing a problem, okay? Palms flat, elbows bend a little side to side, heart up, press palms down straight, your arms, find that all the way under your fingertips, and then planting the palms, chest is built, legs out, one knee in, the other one out. Inhale, exhale, eyes closed, we go. Working there, or the legs straight and firm. Pressing your hands into the floor. Stabilize yourself. Hands pressed down. Navel strong. Low abdomen is so changed by the end of this month. Steady. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Even your forearms are stronger. Your palms are open. The soles of your feet are open. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. You did it. Sit up tall. Legs crossed, get your strap. Strap goes behind your back. Heels are a little forward under your knees. Good, good, good. Hands are the width of your shoulders. Palms face back. Nice and square. Heart leads forward. And inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, hands overhead. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So you're not falling onto your face because your outer feet are well connected to the floor. If you're making space through the shoulders, you want to check it out. You can make it slightly narrower through the hands and the chest. If you want to feel the full practice, interlace your fingers, hands overhead. Be aware of the fronts of your shoulders. Eyes closed. Three, 2, and 1. Sitting tall, hands on thighs, eyes closed, body bright. The heart is floating up. Chin floats lightly in. Back of the neck is broad. Any adjustment to your seat, set it up. And then hands in fists. Thumbs up. Heels of your hands to touch, knuckles to touch, thumb knuckles to touch, heart up, chin in. So from your eyes to the tip of your nose to your thumb knuckles is a plumb line. In through the nose, out through the mouth like a sigh. In as though sipping in the breath, out the nose. In the nose, out the mouth, soft shoulders. In the mouth, open. Out the nose. In the nose. That pattern, out mouth, in mouth, out nose, in nose. That pattern, continue. Each exhalation you are letting out of your body shame and disappointment, negativity of all forms that you've been carrying. Inhale, you're breathing in ease, ability, and steadiness. Great grace. Each exhalation, out of the body, negativity, criticism, fear, bringing into you guidance, care, support. Continue. Out mouth, in mouth, out nose, in nose. Out the nose, in the nose, out the mouth, in the mouth. 3 more rounds. Then releasing your hands, releasing the breath. Harmony. Seated here if you choose to stay, or lying back. Any adjustment you need. Just find complete rest for a moment. Hands overhead. The hint of a smile all through your face, your jaw, your mouth, your teeth, your eyes, your ears, your brain. Breathe that smile into your chest. Shake out your feet. Walking your feet in, bring your palms together. Lift your feet, rub your feet together. Hold your knees, hold your shins, bring it in. Up to a seat, legs crossed. Arriving to sweep wide and high. Breathe down. Inhale up, open. And exhale in. One more we go, inhale up. Palms together, thumbs to the center of your forehead. I am this great soul of light, Sat Nam. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, I see myself. Namaste, I see you. April is complete. I can't tell you what we have come through and how this has held us. That is 30 out of 40 days. So let the next 10 days continue that. What you built, what has held you, what has seen you through will grow. It is waiting for us every day to meet us where we are, exactly what we need, right here. My birthday is next week. I have a great affinity for the month of May. And for my birthday, I would like to be able to do this with you for the coming year. I've made it a goal, a plan, an aspiration to be available every day online, that our practice can grow, can consolidate, can continue, can heal our lives and all the lives that we are in contact with. It starts here. And I will do everything I can. This is what I know how to do. This is what I know how to share. So I'll talk about it in greater detail this Sunday after class. So class on Sunday is from 8 to 9 a.m. Eastern American time. And then from about 9:10 to probably 9:30, I will talk about practice, about sadhana, about how to really build this into your world and let your world revolve around this light, because everything will get easier. Everything will become more beautiful. Everything will become more supported by something larger than you imagine. So tune into that. You can replay it anytime. As for tomorrow, load the playlist on the website. May playlist. It's on Spotify. If you don't use Spotify, you don't like Spotify, you can hop on the HTML, the website version, and see the playlist and rebuild it in any format you choose, however you choose your music. Just rebuild that playlist. And then if you have an extra mat, we will be on our feet on here. May is the practice to remove body blocks. So we will move in a greater range. Very, very physical. We'll become more physical, and we will become more still, and we will become more skillful in the range of what our body is capable of and everything that it holds. It is phenomenal extension of everything we've built this year. Join in. Any questions, send them on, but I will be back tomorrow, May 1st, noon. See you then.